Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a true football icon. Not just the trophies, but the entire empire he's built off the pitch. Xabi Alonso. I mean, the man is celebrated as one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, and now he's a history-making coach. He's a legend for sure. But what does that level of success really look like when the stadium lights go down? So, we're going to take a tour through his legendary career, his absolutely stunning properties, his million-dollar car collection, all to get to that one big number, his total net worth.
All right, so where does a fortune like this even begin? Well, it all starts with an absolutely incredible career, first as a player, and now, of course, as a coach.
Okay, just take a look at this timeline. It's like a masterclass in staying at the top. For 2 decades across Europe's best leagues. I mean, he wins the Champions League in his first season with Liverpool, then the World Cup with Spain, and fast forward to now, as a coach, he leads Bayer Leverkusen to their very first Bundesliga title. That is just legendary stuff.
And yeah, here is the hardware to prove it. This isn't just a shiny trophy cabinet. It's basically a map of his impact on every single team he's been a part of, whether he was on the field or calling the shots from the sidelines.
Now that kind of success, it buys you a certain kind of freedom. The freedom to live pretty much anywhere you want, in any style you want. So let's take a look at how that translates into his real estate.
Okay, get this. In Spain alone, he's got at least 2 mind-blown mansions. The first is this massive, modern, 5-story place in Madrid's super exclusive El Viso neighborhood. We're talking almost $12 million for that one. And then there's this custom-built villa in San Sebastian, literally perched on a cliffside. Can you imagine the views?
Yeah, but about that stunning cliffside villa. It hasn't all been smooth sailing. The place actually ran into some serious legal trouble. It was ordered to be demolished for, believe it or not, violating environmental building rules. That's a huge headache for what was supposed to be a dream home.
And he's not just in Spain. Don't forget his time in Germany with Bayern Munich. He had this beautiful modern home there, tucked away on a big wooded lot. You can just picture it, right? Cozy fireplace, these huge glass walls just letting all that natural light pour in.
Okay, so when you've got that kind of money, it often leads to some pretty serious collections. And for Alonso, it starts with his cars.
All right, car fans, you're gonna love this. The absolute crown jewel of his collection is a Porsche 356. And this isn't just some old car. This was the very first production model Porsche ever made. We're talking a real piece of automotive history right here.
And how much is a piece of history like that worth? Well, one of these recently sold for over this number. Just shows you how rare and sought after these things are. But he's not a one Porsche guy. He's also got a classic Porsche 911S. You know the one. It's that timeless design that just screams 1960s cool and performance.
And if you're thinking of picking one up, you're gonna need some seriously deep pockets. We're talking way, way over this figure. It's pretty clear Alonso has a thing for classic, high-value cars.
And that passion for classic, beautiful design, it definitely extends to his watches. His collection is, well, it's incredible. He's got multiple iconic Rolexes, the Day-Date, the GMT Master 2, and this absolutely stunning Audemars Piguet Royal Oak made of 18-karat rose gold. Just beautiful. And to really round out that high-flying lifestyle, he's been spotted kicking back on a 95-foot custom yacht, which, by the way, rents for about 10 grand a day. And of course, when you need to get around, you do it by private jet. It's all about comfort and getting where you need to go. Okay, so we've seen the career, the houses, the cars, the watches. Let's put it all together. How does all of this actually add up? This chart is actually fascinating. Look at the difference here. His peak salary as a player at Real Madrid, reportedly over $14 million a year, was more than double what he makes as a record-breaking coach at Leverkusen. It really just hammers home the insane earning power of a top-tier player. So you take decades of these massive player and coaching salaries, you add in major global endorsement deals with brands like Adidas, Hugo Boss, and Kia, and you start to get to a truly impressive final number. So, what is the grand total? Where do all the numbers land? According to the latest estimates, Xabi Alonso's net worth is sitting right around $60 million. Just an incredible fortune built on sheer talent, a ton of hard work, and, just remarkable consistency. I mean, he's already conquered the pitch as a player,
and the manager's box as a coach, and he's built this incredible empire along the way. So the only real question left is, what's he going to conquer next?